Today, we're gonna be talking about the elusive $100 a day without any ad spend and how you're gonna do the same thing that I do.
Welcome to the Roughnecks. I'm Rico, your ecom instructor. I'm a software engineer, a military veteran, and a six-figure ecom seller. I've helped over 400 students on Amazon alone, and thousands more make money online. If you need to know anything about making money, you're gonna find it out right here.
So guys, welcome back to the channel, the Roughnecks Ecom channel that is. I am Roughneck Actual, Rico, and over here we talk all about how to make money online and offline. And if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe and click the little notification bell so that way you can get updated on all the goodness. And then click the free Facebook link below so you can get into the Facebook group, man, to the mastermind, so I can hook you guys up. Now, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into today's segment, but be on the lookout because there's a tutorial in here, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I go about doing what I do. So, you guys wanna make $100 a day without any type of ad spend. I hear this all the time from Shopify guys, especially, and then of course there's a few like Amazon dudes who don't want to, put the money out for PPC, but this is specifically for people who sell through Shopify or Magento, WooCommerce, things like that. Now, you guys definitely can. You 100% can make money without any type of ad spend. It is extremely difficult. It's, in the beginning, it's damn near impossible. Okay, this strategy is going to take a lot of effort, it's going to take a lot of time, and if you guys are not willing to do so, then this video is not for you. But if you guys are willing to put in that effort, I promise you it is going to pan out and you're going to be very, very happy with the results. So how do I manage to do that routinely, doing $10,000 to $20,000 every single month without any type of ad spend? It came down to building an actual brand. Okay, so the brand was built over the culmination of years. It's not like it was built overnight. And I know what you guys are thinking, well, I have a logo, I have an Instagram page and blah, blah, blah. That's not necessarily a brand, guys. A brand occurs when it's one of the first businesses that someone thinks about. Okay, that is a brand. Now, in the case of bare naked cases, right? They do cases for the Samsung Galaxy line and the iPhone line. And they're very, very slim. They don't really offer too much protection other than like scratch protection. But whenever I get one of those devices, my immediate thought is go get, a case from Bare Naked Cases. That is their brand. That is what I want to go and do, right? So same thing in any other space, Michael Jordan, the Michael Jordan brand. Now, some people absolutely love Jordans, and they will wait at Foot Locker, overnight for Saturday morning to hit, and they can go buy their sneakers and spend $200-300, whatever. But it's brand awareness, and the same thing's gonna go for your store. You guys have to create a brand. Now, what I did is obviously in the car niche, and it took a cultivation of roughly 8 to 10 years to get to where it is. Now granted, we've been making money for a long time, but at this stage, we don't have to run any type of ad spend at all. No Facebook ads, no Instagram ads, no Google AdWords, nothing, no paid traffic of any form. It's all done organically. And it's because over the years that brand was built by dropping knowledge and helping people understand what it is that we do and why we are better at it, okay? That's what you guys have to remember. You need to be able to showcase what you can do, why it's better, and how people are going to benefit from it. You have to be able to solve their problems in a very cost-effective manner, or if it's not necessarily cost-effective, you have to be able to solve that problem better than the competition, or perceived better than the competition, So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. We're gonna jump into the computer, and it's gonna be really, really weird. You're like, well, how does this even work? But I'm gonna go ahead and show you, and I promise you, you guys will be extremely happy with the results because you're gonna be able to do this your own damn selves by the time that we're done.
Okay guys, so let's go ahead and show how you are going to do $100 a day with your Shopify store. Now granted, we're on Magento, but we're gonna migrate over to Shopify at some point. But as you guys can see, this is for June, right? $3,700 sale, $500, $800. Like, this is pretty much routine here. Okay, don't have to do much work. It's very simplistic. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, guys. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. A lot of you are trying to figure out how to juice your ads and do all these different things. Now, granted, paid traffic does work and it works very well, but you don't necessarily have to use paid traffic. And guess what? Those sales are generated with this site right here. This is not the world's greatest site. It's not even, in the top, I'd say 30%. This site is very basic, right? It's old. We've been around a very, very, very long time. And, this isn't necessarily all that and then some. I mean, you see our categories here. There's nothing lavish. We have some, our services, protege stuff, Cayman stuff, Primarily a lot of the Evo 10 stuff, fuel pumps and rails and things of that nature. Obviously we get these much cheaper because we get them wholesale. So yeah, we get them dirt cheap for the most part, guys. But at any rate, you guys need to build out your website for people that are in your niche. Don't build your website out for something that you want, right? You need to build the website out for people that are going to be purchasing your products, whether you're, just a general drop shipping store or more niche specific. As you can see here, we are very specific. We focus on automotive parts for certain systems, for certain applications, period. End of discussion. We're not all over the place. We're not trying to do 1,000,001 different things. We're very good at what we do, and we concentrate on those areas exclusively. We don't go above and beyond and do all this crazy crap, right? This is the result of years of hard work and dedication. This is time spent, cultivating a good customer base, a good audience, running the forums, setting up the forum website, the whole nine, guys. It takes a lot of effort to build something like this. Now, not necessarily the website, but to build a brand. When people see this, when they see Speed Circuit, it's a brand. They know what they're getting. Okay, they know that they are getting, the best parts at the best prices. They're getting the best tuning experience, the best customer service experience. They're getting the best installation that they can get, all that, because our personal cars do the talking. Our personal cars do the talking for the shop. They are an extension of the brand itself. We took years to build this out. Our Instagram isn't all that great, guys. We don't have tons and tons of posts, and but it's old. This is old. We've been around a while. We're not like super businessy or anything, which is kind of weird because I'm business focused and everything else. But what you don't know when you start, you just kind of go along from there. Custom pistons right here. See, we got custom pistons. We have our own parts, like mock-ups of intake manifolds for the Mazda 𝗙𝗘𝗘 platform. All types of things, guys. Like we post different things here and there. Like cars and different parts and products, and granted, you guys will probably be more focused, but this is what you can do. You don't necessarily have to go big or go home. You just have to cultivate a brand where people see you as responsible, and they see you as some place where they can go shop and feel comfortable spending their money. Okay, the reason people do business with Speed Circuit is because we make them feel comfortable. They trust us. That's been built over a number of years. Now, granted, you guys are not going to have a number of years when you first start off, and so you're going to be doing a lot of paid traffic, but you should take the time to cultivate your audience and cultivate your brand and your business, because you don't want to rely on just paid traffic forever. Okay, we have the website, we have the Instagram, even in the Evo X forums. Like, I come in here and I post little things that we're doing, like these are in-house products. This is a power steering pulley that was designed in-house. This is just a prototype that's on my car right now. It's literally on my car. This is a prototype on my car. This is something that Speed Circuit designed. This isn't something that you're going to go pull off a shelf anywhere else. This is what it's all about. This is the largest Evo forum. Look, the Evo 10 forum, 14,000 people. 14,000 people roughly. That's what you guys should be doing. You should be getting out there to promote your brand. Now, granted, most people don't know who owns the Evo X forum, who started it. And can you guess who? I give you guys one guess, so use your brains on that one. But at any rate, you guys need to kind of follow that ethos. You want to be able to cultivate your brand without necessarily spending a bunch of money on paid traffic. Now, does paid traffic work? Hell yeah, it does. It works just fine, but you don't need paid traffic all the time, guys. You don't need to buy followers and all that stuff. You don't have to do these crazy things and, pay for thousands and thousands of likes on photos and all that stuff to build social proof. You can take the time to cultivate it. You can literally take the time to get there. All right. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Business is not a sprint to the finish. It's a marathon. You want to take your time to do it properly, and you're going to be rewarded for it. Now, if you guys are just in it for a quick cash grab, hey, by all means, go ahead. But if you look at businesses like, like High Smile, you know, Mission Critical baby carriers. Like, they took years to build out their brands, and they're doing extremely well. They're making millions of dollars while, you know, building their brand to an extent that you can't ignore them. All right. And that's the thing. You guys are just literally tossing together websites, you know, throwing up some products and then running a buttload of paid traffic. And that's not the way it goes. Now, obviously your website's going to look better than this, but the message is still the same. You want to cultivate a brand. You know, you want to get people to come here and spend $3,700. You know, now granted, some of your products aren't going to be, you know, that expensive, but, you know, how do you get someone to spend $3,700? How do you get someone to spend $800? How do you get someone to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars, you know, on higher ticket items? How do you get them to do that? How do you get them to trust you? That should be your focus. Getting people to trust you to buy your products without having to push those products out there with paid traffic. That's what you need to get to. You know, now granted, if you look at Michael Jordan, you know, the Jordan brand, you know, they run commercials and stuff, but for the most part, Jordan is a household name. That is a household brand. You know, pretty much damn near everybody knows Michael Jordan shoes. So they don't have to run, you know, $1 billion ad campaign every year, because people are going to go out and buy those shoes regardless. That's the same approach you should take to building your store and your brand, or multiple stores if that's what the direction that you guys are going. That is what you should be looking to do. You guys should be focused on building out the brand to become a household entity. If you guys are building more of a niche brand, like let's say you're building out camping supplies, right? You know, camping supplies could potentially lead to something in the private label sector where you can have a Shopify store and an Amazon business at the same time. You can set yourself up with an Amazon storefront once you register, you know, as such, and you know, first you have to be trademarked, but that's besides the point. But you know, you can get out there, and people, you know, who are very passionate about camping and the outdoors, you know, as they see your brand out there more and more through social media, through promoting your products, you know, even yourself, you know, you don't necessarily have to come off as the business owner. You know, you could just, you know, basically be a customer for all they know, you know, who's promoting those products, you know, posting up on your own personal Instagram, or posting up in camping groups on Facebook or whatever, you know, something like this. This is very simplistic, you know, just in an EvoX Forums Facebook group, you know, just posting up little things like that. You know, it's really no big deal, just showing people, you know, what's out there, and, you know, just basically just, you know, keeping the brand alive. You know, like we're not doing anything special, guys. We're doing everything that a business should be doing. You know, don't look at it as, oh my God, these guys are doing, you know, ridiculous things. No, we're not doing ridiculous things. We're literally doing what works. Literally, you know, nothing more, nothing less. You know, how do you get people to pay $370? You know, you build that trust. Okay, remember that. You build that trust, and you're gonna be just fine. So, you know, guys, make sure you go ahead, you subscribe, click the little notification bell so you can get all the updates and everything. And, you know, if you haven't done so, join the free Facebook group below, man. I'm gonna be dropping all types of content in there. So hopefully this will help you guys out. Hopefully this will show what you guys need to focus on. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. I'm always going to answer them, no matter how ridiculous a question is. I'll do my best to make sure you get the appropriate response. All right, so I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.